This is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today to do a quick unboxing of Fortune Teller from Diamond Art Club. And this is artwork by Claudia McKinney, who I hadn't actually heard of or bought any of her pieces before from Diamond Art Club. But I've just looked it up, and actually they have a few, including a couple of really popular recent releases. So hopefully there'll be more to come from her. It's quite a big and beastie one. It's 95 by 70 centimeters. And I have said before, I'm not really going to buy the big ones unless oh, sorry, that's Harry in the background. Unless I really love them. So as you can tell, I really loved this one. I did try and resist, and then I just could not quite do it. So I bought this on release day a few weeks ago, and it's been sitting here waiting for me to have time to take a peek. So let me break into the box. So I think this one did sell out on release day. It was a pretty popular piece. And I don't know, in some ways it's not my usual style. Although I find myself saying that a lot recently, and I've actually been working on some pieces in my stash that are less my usual style than normal. And I think I'm at a point where there are certain things that I particularly love and will always gravitate towards, but I'm also really enjoying doing things that are a little bit out of that. So in some ways it isn't necessarily my style, because I don't tend to go for more sort of fantasy type things as often, but the colours are gorgeous. Ooh, what's in the box? I think something, yeah, things have broken out of my toolkit. So I'll put the sticker on the side of the box before I lose it, as I like to do. And then I'll take a quick peek at my exploded toolkit. Is it? Yeah, it's just open, is all. Sometimes things kind of break through this paper, but on this occasion it just wasn't quite sealed up. So, Diamond Art Club Square Kit Toolkit, you will get some baggies. You will get a tray and matching stopper. You will get a pen and comfort grip, which always match in colour, which is a nice touch. Ooh, very nice washi tape there. That reminds me of a piece of art. I can't think what it would be called, and I might be imagining it anyway. But that's really pretty, actually. That one will go in the collection. Sorry, Harry is trying to break through a cardboard box, if you can hear kind of ripping noises in the background. Harry the kitten, well, he wants to go, it's a long story, he wants to go outside, and the box is blocking off the cat door that he can break through. So yeah, he's ripping pieces of cardboard off it. This is pink wax. Chatting about Harry and forgetting to explain what I'm doing. So yeah, that's 2 plates of pink wax. You get a 4-placer and a 7-placer. Always handy to have lots of those because they do wear down after a while. Branded tweezers with a nice protector because they're quite sharp. And a cover minder. So, cover minders, if you're not sure what they are, I like this one. I've had a few of these shells recently, but not a black one. Basically, they will be an object. It could be anything, not necessarily a shell. And on the back will be 2 magnets. And you use these to hold your plastic cover out of the way. So you pop one magnet behind your canvas, you pop one where you want to have the plastic cover held, and then they connect, and you're sorted. So there you go. That is the Diamond Art Club Toolkit. For now, at least, they're going to be changing it at some point. They've told us that much, but we don't know when, and we don't know what's going to be different. Well, we know a few bits, but anyway. Let me clear that out of the way. Oh gosh, I've put that in the wrong place. How many of these have I reassembled at this point? And yeah, I still often get it wrong and can't do it up. Let me take a look at my canvas. Oh! Oh, sorry for cutting away there. I suddenly had a big coughing fit. Right, look at those colours. Wow, they are gorgeous. The blues and the purples and the pinks and the oranges and the yellows. It's so bright. I mean, there's lots of dark colours, but then bright colours juxtaposed against them, which I love in a painting. So, just to cover these things off quickly, you'll get a thank you for your purchase leaflet, which has got really useful information in there if you are brand new to Diamond Art Club or diamond painting in particular, because you'll get things like tips and tricks. There's also links to Diamond Art Club's social media. So there is their VIP Facebook group, which is a great resource. And there are also discount codes. That's one of the really important things to note about buying from Diamond Art Club, is that although they are premium products and as such they can cost a little bit more than other places, than kits from other places, they always have discount codes available. You literally never need to pay the full price that you see. So there's a 10% one off here. There's 20% off your first purchase through the app. I have a couple of discount codes in the description box if you are a first time purchaser from Diamond Art Club. One of those will give you 20% off your first order on anywhere, like on the website. You could use that on the website for 20% off, and then you could use this on the app another time, for instance. But there are plenty of codes out there. There is always a way to get a reduction. And then you can also collect rewards points on your purchases, so that you then get those back in a very generous amount, so that you can claim those against future purchases. So basically what I'm trying to say is you can pay a lot less overall than what it looks like on the website. Whoops. 2 sticker sheets, which I'm starting to get used to. There's so many kits now that come out with lots of colours. How many have I got in this one? Oh, I'd forgotten this. 94 colours. I had forgotten how many colours were in this one. So this is definitely the highest number of colours I've got in a Diamond Art Club. I don't think it's not the record, I don't think. They do have another one that's got a few more. But yeah, they're really pushing the boat out with their colours recently. When I started buying from them, most kits were about 40 to 50 colours. If you got as far as 60, that was, you know, wow. So yeah, it's really changed. Anyway, there is a picture of the image. So yeah. It's yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would say it was my usual style or not. I think it is because of the colours. Maybe not so much because I don't necessarily go for this kind of symbolism, but then equally I don't have any issue with it. So yeah, hi Harry. I love cats. That's always a draw. That butterfly's stunning too, and that one. It's just pretty. It just drew me in and I wanted it. Yeah, make yourself at home, Harry, it's fine. Sticking your snout in the painting. So I have got 3 AB colours. So a green, a yellow and a white. They are Aurora Borealis drills with a special glitzy coating. And at the bottom, what have I got? Oh, I've got 4 fairy dust drills. I love fairy dust drills. I have a friend who particularly loves them, and when she buys a painting from Diamond Art Club, I think quite a lot of her decision about which one she buys depends on which ones have fairy dust drills. You know who you are if you're watching this. And I don't blame you, because I really love them too. So they're glittery, but in quite a... subtle's maybe too strong a word for it, but they're not in your face glittery. It's quite a delicate effect, and it's just a really pretty accent in the painting. And then yeah, just look at all the colours. Looks like good clear symbols as well, because of course the more colours there are in a kit, the more symbols the manufacturers need to find, and then it gets a little bit trickier to have them more distinctive from each other. I'm not spotting anything problematic. There are some symbols that are similar to each other, but in different colours, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks fine. I don't see any problems here. Hopefully that will stay the case when I'm working on it. But yeah, really happy. So I'm not going to open this up and get all these out, mainly because I'm really bad at rolling them up again. And it stresses me out. So if I'm not doing a sneak peek, I often don't do that, just to save myself the stress and the trauma. But you can see some of the special drills through here, if that's something that you're interested in. So there's an AB drill there, that pretty yellow shade, and you can see the coating on it. And then, can I see any fairy dust drills? Oh, there's a fairy dust drill, that green, but I don't know how much you can see it. It's, yeah, just a really pretty subtle effect. Very, very enjoyable. Oh, and some more ABs up there. But I just like, regardless of the special drills, I just love when they look like this. I call it like the sausage of drills, and it's just pretty, isn't it? Looking at all the colours all neatly bound up together. I love it. Lots of this 823. And some darker colours. Yeah, there's going to be quite a lot of darker colours in the painting. But yeah, like I said, I like that contrast. That's one of the things I really, really enjoy when you're working on a painting, because it just makes all the bright, fun things really pop out from the background. Okay. Let me take a little peek at the canvas. So I'm going to roll it back on itself. Oops. The problem is I have these new lights that I got a couple of months ago, and they help me to light my my videos better for you, I hope. I think they're a bit brighter than they used to be, because I've really struggled to find lighting that will work for me in this space. However, they're clamped at either side of the table, so they really do affect the space that I have. So I'm gonna not be able to show you the painting all in one go, but I will show you it as best I can, and I will pan over it as well. Although again, that might have to be in 2 goes. My kingdom for a bigger workspace. It's fine. I'm working with it. Oh, I can feel that it's got the perforated cover. So Diamond Art Club has started bringing out this perforated cover. I don't know if you can see. No, you probably can't see any of the lines like that. But basically the cover has got, there you are, perforations through it, so that you can use it, use them to section it up if that's how you prefer to work. So all new releases now pretty much should have that on them, and it's a really cool feature. I haven't actually worked on a canvas like that yet. I've been told that it's maybe easier to cut them than to rip them, because they may not always rip entirely cleanly. So yeah, just a tip for you there. Right. Oh, oh, I love it. Okay, so, oh, sorry, I'm just fighting with the canvas and not doing a very good job. So here is most of it, and oh, that cat is so adorable. Oh, when you can see the features coming through really well through the rendering on the canvas, then you know it's going to look great when done. I love all the butterflies everywhere. Gorgeous. And I can see straight away that there's going to be loads and loads of those yellow ABs, because that had the symbol 2, and I see masses of them all through these areas that are kind of lit up in the painting. Let me just move this so you can see the top as well. Just a little bit for you there. And then here is the right hand side with more of those gorgeous, gorgeous butterflies. It's not actually as dark as I was thinking. I was thinking there would be a lot more of the darker coloured sections. But I mean, it's a fairly bright painting actually, isn't it? And she explains why I was so drawn to it and had to get it. It's one that has got lots of details in it, which I really enjoy. You know, I like having that, having paintings within a painting, you know, pictures within a picture rather, where as I'm going, I'll be working on something, and normally I'm working on it sideways on, and I can't necessarily see or tell what I'm working on in a small section anyway. But then at some point I step back and I'm like, oh, I've done a butterfly or a candle or whatever it might be. And that's really fun and gives you just little bits of a sense of completion along the way. Okay, I am going to pan over this and show you it all much more up close, and then I will just come back and try and pick out a bit more thoroughly where the special drills are, and then just say my goodbyes. So there you go, isn't it lovely? It's got quite a lot of colour blocking in it too. I mean, it's a big painting, so it's not going to be a quick project, not for me anyway. But there's not many areas of intense confetti, and sometimes big paintings are because it's a hugely detailed piece or a landscape or something, and they can be quite slow going. But I don't think this will be. Mind you, I'm very bad at judging it. I'm always saying that, and then it turns out to be a lot slower going than I thought. But yeah, just looking for this central section, you know, there's a lot there that will work up quite quickly. So I pointed out already that there's loads and loads of the yellow ABs all through these sections here. Where are the greens? They have a symbol of 1. So there's a little bit over here on this bottle. Oh, and some up here in the plants. Sorry, I'm struggling to even get it in camera. Oh, I've got to find a better way to deal with large paintings in this workspace. And some little bits over here, just where there's some greenery in the painting. And then the white one is a dot, and that is accenting certain things up here. So there's some sections there. There's some there in those. Are they bubbles or lamps? I think they're lamps. Maybe they're little candles in glass balls. So yeah, anyway, it's in those, accenting those as well. Don't see it anywhere else, so maybe not too much of the white AB. And then the fairy dust drills. These are always harder to spot for me with the different symbols. So I'll have a go. Oh, I can hear Harry noisily cleaning himself in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear him. I mean, I see a few of this one up there in the top left-hand corner, but to be honest, there's not always a huge amount of some of these. R for a pale blue one. Oh, that's outlining those glass bauble things. That'll be pretty. A little bit up there as well. The green squares. So there's some of that in that bottle. So again, anything that's got glass in it seems to be accented, which totally makes sense, doesn't it, for how light reflects off things. These bits around here as well. And then there's a pink sort of corner triangle thingy-me-bob. That's what I'm going to call that symbol. And there's some of that down here with these crystals, I guess they are. Any more for any more? I don't see any more of that, which isn't to say that there isn't loads of it and I'm just not spotting it, but yeah. It's oh, there's a tiny bit up there in that chain up there. But yeah, it's often the case with Diamond Art Club that they put quite a few different special drills in, but each one isn't necessarily used loads because they tend to go more for accents than big blocks of special drills, which I personally really enjoy, and I do like their rendering of special drills a lot. But obviously you can always bling up paintings a bit more if that's what you prefer. So here it is. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I got it. I think this will be a really nice, slightly different project for me to work on at some point. Yeah, and the colours are everything, as they always are for me. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this with me. If you have liked the video, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel and you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider subscribing and sticking around for more content. This is a lot of what I do. I do unboxings, I do whip and chats and kitten chats. I do some sneak peeks, I do random other things, post reviews, yeah, all the usual stuff. So yeah, do stick around if you have enjoyed what you've seen. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.